Hey, all you lovely people, welcome to my channel. Or if you've been here before, hey, what's up? Welcome back. My name is Lay, and for today's video, we're gonna talk about some new Bratz items. Finally. So, as some of you may know, Bratz just released the stock images for the new Slumber Party reproduction doll. So, that's pretty exciting, okay? And they also released images of the newest funky fashion furniture piece, a lit couch. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about these funky items coming out. Let's go. All right, y'all, here are the girls. Now, my first initial thought when I saw these, I was like, interesting. Let me explain. But before I really get into it, we have to keep in mind that these dolls are a reproduction of Wave 2, not Wave 1. There is a difference. Okay, so these are my Wave 2 dolls. So y'all can see these are the dolls that are being reproduced. So there's Jade. I think her reproduction looks pretty good. Sasha's, it's something about her eyes and her lips that's throwing me off for the reproduction. Because see, she has wider eyes, as well as Chloe. She also has wider eyes. Yeah. And then there's Yasmin. Yasmin's reproduction looks pretty decent. And then here we have Wave 1. These are the first edition Summer Party dolls. As I can see, the makeup is definitely different. Different shades for their lips and also their eyeshadow. Megan is the only one that looks the same in both Wave 1 and 2. I honestly can't tell which one is Wave 1 or Wave 2. Doesn't really matter, but you guys can see that there's a big difference between Wave 1 and Wave 2. So, yeah, I just want to make sure that we clarify that so y'all know exactly which dolls to compare them to in case you guys have them as well. And as for me, so that I can, thoroughly assess the dolls. All right, so now that we've seen the originals, let's go ahead and take a really good look at the reproduction dolls. Now, my first initial thought when I saw these, I was just like, I don't know. Particularly Chloe, a bit of Sasha, and a bit of Megan was throwing me off. But mostly Chloe is the one that looks kind of off to me. Starting with Sasha, she doesn't look as bad, but her eyes do seem to be different. Though her makeup looks really true to the original, so I am happy for that. They have the same lip color, same eyeshadow, so that looks really good, as well as her hairstyle. Chloe, it's just something about her eyes. They're not as bold as the original, and they're a lot smaller, and she's looking directly at you. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think for the majority of them, it's the eye shape and like where they're looking. They all had like that side glance, you know what I mean? But these seem more direct. Though I will say the makeup looks really good on all of the girls. I'm very, very happy with the makeup looks, especially Yasmin. Purple's my favorite color, like I always mention, and I'm a sucker for purple eyes and lips. So I think she looks really pretty. I also like Megan's color. I love how she has that like light, like a peach pink kind of like color going on with her. Looks really beautiful, as well as Jade. I think she's the best one out of this line. Looks so good. Their outfits also look really good. Looking at them in detail, so glad they have their robes, their undershirts, and of course their plushies. Very, very grateful for that. Their pants looks good. Yeah, so overall they look good. It's just something about the screening that throw me off. Mostly Chloe. It's just something off-putting about her. But regardless, people will buy these anyway. They're not the worst. So far nothing has topped Rock Angels. By far, they were the worst reproductions. I'll have to see these in person to determine if these are better than Girls Night Out. I think Girls Night Out was a really good re-release. I think just like the eyelashes and the skin tone and the embedded glitter kind of threw me off. But yeah, these are fine, honestly. In like worst case scenario, like if y'all really don't care for the screenings, just kind of find the original dolls and give them these outfits. That's honestly what I did with Rock Angels. Okay, so here are the girls in their second looks. I am so grateful that they have their second outfits. I miss when dolls came with second outfits. How are we supposed to mix and match? I'm just saying. But they all look really good quality. The details look great. Yeah, I'm very impressed with the clothing. Their outfits look wonderful. Also, let's talk about their shoes. Now, I can't tell in this photo if they are flocked or not. I think they are. But honestly, if they weren't, I wouldn't even be upset because the flocking, it gets dirty and it's kind of hard to clean. So if they just came with like regular plastic shoes, I honestly wouldn't be mad. But, I know the flocking element makes them more cozy, more fluffy. It's a cuter feature for the dolls. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, their outfits, first and second looks are really good. So I'm so grateful for that. And now that their little eye masks are off their heads, we can take a closer look at their hair. All the hair looks good. Sasha's looks beautiful. The hair color looks practically identical. I see those highlights in there. Great. Though her little bun seems to be a little bit lower. I feel like it was more towards the top center of her hair for the original, but I could be wrong. I don't know. And then Chloe, yeah, her hair does seem to be different. I'm not sure if it's shorter or it looks to be a bit shorter. Maybe because they curled the ends, but her hair also seems to be a bit more darker, like a golden blonde. I don't know. Yeah. Jade's hair also looks really good. I love that like deep chocolate brown color. It looks really beautiful. Her bangs look great, so that's a plus. And then also Yasmin's hair also looks really good. I love those two front pieces, just like the original. And then her twisties seem to be a bit more thicker for the reproduction versus the original. They seem to be a bit more thinner. So, that's fine. It still looks really good. And then Megan's hair looks great. I'm so happy she has her crimps. And like I mentioned, I know these are reproductions, but I do wish the doll's hair could be a bit longer. But, we'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, the girls look really good. It's just, for me, some of these screenings are just kind of off-putting. And I know some folks may say, oh, you're being too picky, just be grateful. I am grateful that these are out, for people to be able to collect these and have them in box, out of box, both ways for a retail price. So that's one thing about reproductions, y'all. I will always be grateful because even if I have them, it's so important for collectors to have these dolls that they missed out on because some of these are just so expensive and it gets frustrating, So that's why I do love the reproductions. It's just when the screenings are off like they were in Rock Angels, that was just really sad. So, as long as they keep the screenings as close as possible or, would prefer identical, the dolls will be just fine. But I will say that Chloe is definitely the weakest link out of all of the girls. Okay, so now let's take a look at the girls in box. So up first we have Yasmin. So I want to start off with the positives. So I do like the box. I think it's really pretty. I love the color. I love that fluffy handle. I also love the artwork. I think it looks really good. And I do like how everything is placed nice and neatly. So I do appreciate that. However, some people have stated, and I do share this agreement, that the box just looks kind of empty. So the reason why people are upset about the boxes looking empty is because here's the original doll. You can see that she has a lot more accessories. So something that the reproductions are lacking. If y'all take a look at the bottom right of the box, you can see that the fluffy phone's missing and her 2 bags are missing. Also, each doll in the original release had my thing to bring. So Yasmin's thing to bring was makeup. So you can see that she comes with popcorn and a mirror and some other things. So there was a lot more accessories for these dolls. So that's why people are kind of upset. Now me, I love accessories with dolls. I don't always get to display them all, but I just think that accessories are such a cute part of having a doll. They really make play, or if you do photography, they make it, so much better. So that's why people are upset. You guys can see the difference. Okay, here's Chloe in her box. Everything looks pretty good. Again, like all the boxes are going to look pretty empty because they're all missing their bags and their I come with accessories, you know what I mean? And then now looking at her hair is a lot darker. It's like I don't know, I can't think of the color, like a golden, like a really deep golden blonde. I have no problem with that. I think it looks fine. You know, it's not a huge deal. I mean, if you don't care for this color, you can always reroute her or maybe dye her hair. I don't know. But now take a look at her original. Y'all can see that her screening is a lot different. She does have that side glance screening, and her eyes seem to be a bit more bold in the original. Like the makeup is more defined and the reproduction is not as defined. Again, I feel like they're really trying to capture like the new generation with these reproductions and not to upset the parents, but also enough to satisfy the adult collectors. And then her things to bring are the bath and body care. So that's something that she is missing in the reproduction. But yeah. Okay, so here's Sasha in box. Like I said, I do love her hairstyle. It looks really good. Also, I see that her artwork is a bit deeper complexion, so I am happy to see that. Because, you know, Sasha's artwork back in the day was, you know, a little bit on the lighter side. But that's one thing that I do appreciate, especially with the Sasha boxes, is that her artwork is finally matching her doll skin tone. So I'm really happy for that. But yeah, she looks good in box. Again, taking a look at the original, you can see that the screening is a bit different. She also has that side glance, just like Chloe does. Her eyes are a bit more wider for the original, a lot more bolder, and not as bold for the reproduction. Also, for her things to bring is music. And I feel like looking at her original here, it just looks like she comes with so much stuff. Like, all the other girls still come with a lot of accessories, the originals, but I think it's her boom box that makes it just stand out. And she has her cute little duffel bag. I don't know, she just looks like she's packed with accessories in the original doll. So, you know, it is what it is, y'all. It really, I mean, I'm sure you can find like the rest of this stuff on eBay and Mercari. Hopefully it won't be too like priced up. But if you ever wanted to get the rest of these accessories, I would say do it, because they are so cute. Especially that boom box and that duffel bag. That duffel bag has an actual zipper on it, y'all. Like, it has an actual zipper. So good. Too good. Okay, moving on to what I think is the best doll out of the entire line as far as reproduction goes. Here is Jade. Now, I think Jade's screening looks really, really good. I think they did a great job with her. Again, her screening is a bit different from the original, but I think it looks really, really good. The makeup looks great. Her lip color looks great. I love it. Her hairstyle is cute. I believe that is her original hairstyle. Yeah, it's just, it comes outward more, so you can see her hair. I'm not sure if the length is the same. But yeah, she looks really, really good. And now taking a look at the original, as we can see, again, she's missing those accessories, her bag, her phone, and then her thing to bring was hair care. So cute. I love those little magazines. So adorable. But yeah, there she is. So again, she also has more of the side glance, and her eyes are a little bit more narrow and almond shaped. So I think it's safe to say for all the girls, no one's looking to the side anymore. Everyone's looking straight at you, like into your soul. And the makeup is not as bold around the eyes, but her lip color seems to be the same. So yeah, she looks really good. I'm really impressed by this one. I thought they did a really good job with Jade. Alrighty, last but certainly not least, we have Megan. Now, one thing that I do have to commend them on is her hair. I'm so happy that they kept the crimps in her hair. She has her little like side tendril like right there in front of her face, which I love so much. Her hair also seems to be a bit darker, kind of like Chloe's. So still kind of like that like reddish like golden color, but hers seems to be a bit more dark. Again, that doesn't bother me at all. I think it looks great on her. As long as she had the crimps in her hair, that's what I wanted the most. Though I do wish, and not just for her, well, yeah, for her, and I'm going to say Chloe, maybe Yasmin too, I do wish they would have extended the length on the doll's hair. I know, again, they're, you know, reproductions, but I would have loved if Megan had a little bit more length to her hair with those crimps. Oh, would have looked so good. And now taking a look at her original. Once again, y'all can see. So you can see her hair color is lighter in this one. And then also her things to bring is nail care. And also some cans of soda. She's also missing that beautiful yellow telephone. And then her little monkey bag. And then her other bag. So again, you know, it does suck to miss those other accessories. But, you know, I'm glad people are going to be able to get these dolls. Because I think these are some iconic dolls within the Bratz world. I know every doll brand does a Slumber Party line, but there's just something about Bratz Slumber Party, like the first wave or second wave, just the accessories, what they're wearing, their little plushies, they're just too cute. And looks like Bratz is also coming out with something else. We have some new funky fashion furniture. So we have a red lip couch that appears to fit 2 Bratz on there. So I think this is really cute. I think the retail is like for 16 or 17 bucks. I think that's what I read. I'm looking Bratz, I forget. But yeah, this is really cute. You know, I do wish, I can't lie. I do wish that it would have came with some accessories like a table or like 2 drinks or, you know, something like how all the funky fashion furniture has come with something. But, you know, I will take it. I love the funky fashion furniture. I think it's so cute. I have them all. Actually, I gotta do a collection video on just my furniture because it's so cute. But yeah, I'm happy we're getting something new. This is definitely the right direction. And something that I also love is that the artwork, you know, features, you know, Always Jade, and the pictures on the back have the Always Bratz dolls. So that's really cool. It makes me feel good that they haven't forgot about them, because as much as I love reproductions, like I said, you know, it's great that people are getting dolls that they have always wanted, you know, or missed out on the chance back in the day. That's great, well and all, but I really want new Bratz dolls. There's so much fashion and culture right now that the girls can pull from, and if anyone can do it, the Bratz can do it, you know what I mean? So I really hope that they haven't given up on Always Bratz yet, because there's so much potential and they have so many characters to explore. You know, you do need Cameron and Dylan and Eaton, you know, gotta get some of the boys. Definitely gotta get Megan, Dana, Felicia, Fiona, Nevra, you know, we gotta get those girls as well. So I'm really hoping that they're not giving up, and that they know that we still want to see them do really well. But yeah, it's some stuff coming out, y'all, so hopefully more will come out. I know we've all been kind of impatient and like waiting for new Bratz things, because Monster High is just throwing out dolls left and right and left, you know. So I know we've all been a little bit starved. I'm just hoping that, you know, with time we get something really great out of the brand. So we shall see, y'all. I still have faith. All right, y'all, that is the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know if you're getting any of the new Bratz items or not. I hope y'all have a super styling day or night wherever you may be, and I will see you real soon. Bye.